For years, I thought the problem was me, that I hadn't enough discipline, enough motivation, enough willpower. But then I read a book to change my life and my mind about that. And I realized maybe the wrong question. This book is called Anatomic Habit, written by James Clear and published in 2018. And today I talk about this video and let's go with me. Before I get into the book, please quick introduction. Hi, I am Ciruela, and on this channel I talk about books, personal growth, and real life. No, I am not a certificate coach, and I don't have a magical form to be a success guy. I am just someone who like read a lot and think out loud. So if you resonate something in this channel, keep around. So, what makes this book so special is not for that is popular, but that is very practical, like very practical. The first idea I have of this book was the problem of big things is that they are too big. So you can lose 20 pounds for write a book or know another language that not is your official language or do something you feel special for you. But when goal is too enormous, the gap between where you are and where you want to be are too big. So you just give up before you start these goals. So James Clear, the writing of this book, opposes the simple thing. Forget the goals. Focus on the system. Not is what you want, but the way you do that. Focus on the daily habit. No matter how small that thing is, just focus. 1% every single day in your life for a year, and you will be 27 times better than you are last year, and you are more close that your goals to next time. If you want to learn some language, example me, English is not my first language, so I need to speak English every day with someone with me, with no matter what. So I start this channel. I am today better than yesterday, and tomorrow I will be better than today. That is a simple math. When I stop to asking me, well, I need to read when I finish all this book, but I start to asking me, okay, can I read one more page today? Maybe I understand better the last page. And understand that make a little different, but is make me better. And I understand what I need to do for make my things, is very, very cute, actually. And I just like the way the things are working now because I can do better. I don't have a pressure to be perfect and to do the things the perfect way. So I do what I can do today, but I do. I just doing what I want. I just doing this thing step by step, but I am doing that. And it's better, very better that you just doing that so fast. And when you finish, you don't understand what you do, why you do. So what you understand that and other things. If you need to learn another language that is not your official English, today you are speak with me and you understand what I say, but you are very nervous and you don't speak with me. It is okay. But tomorrow you can talk with me with a basic conversation. How are you doing? What you doing? And other day you can speak one more time, a little more, and step by step, and you is train your mind to do that normally, not expose it. The second idea is the most great, but the most shocking me. The habits you have today will mold the person you will become. But that is very interesting because if you don't have great habits today, tomorrow you will the same guy. And do you want to be the same person for all your life? It's not about what you achieve. It's about who you are become when you read a book. Even for you will be a writer, but you are a writer. When you practical exercise. You're not an athlete, but you are someone who makes exercise, physical exercise or mental exercise. You are someone who wants to be a great wife, great habits. And this is very small. You need to start and to do this process to be continued. Maybe I don't speak very well English, but I know you understand me. So you need to start and you need to finish. But the process is the most important thing because the way you walk to the process, this will be defined what you do and the way you do. So if you start a thing and you finish this thing the same way, you don't change your mind, you don't perpetuate your skills about this thing, your process is wrong. Maybe because you want to do that very fast for finish and say, now I can do that. Now I know that, but this is the wrong way. When I start to know English, yes, my English is not very good and I have a lot to learn, but when I start, I just say for myself, oh my God, I can't speak English. It's very complicated. It's very difficult. My mind is not too open for that. And I can't. I just can't. But now I just say for myself, I am learning English. I am, yeah, now I can speak for a camera of my cell phone and speak a lot things. I can speak for with someone and I understand a lot things that someone say to me and this person understand a lot things that I say for him. So that is very important. You start and you walk step by step in this process. And when you finish, you can say, well, now I'm very confident. So, yes, I can speak English or I can cook. The third idea is very practical and is very difficult for me. Your environment matters more than your willpower. Yeah, it's very complicated. If you have chocolate in your desk, you will choose to eat this chocolate, not eat for your diet or for you have a necessity for this chocolate, but is because your brain choose this chocolate, choose do the easily way. So that is what we Gen Z do all the time. We choose the easily way to do the things, not the hard way. That is not too hard like we think, but we choose the easy way. Example, me. When I start to learn English, I just see one, two, three lessons about that, and I say, yeah, now I can speak. But when I work for people like English is the first language, yeah, now I use translation, I use the all mechanism I can to know learn English, you know. And now I am very difficult. English is like break my mind to know English because I chose always the easy ways to communication in English and the translation the what I want to speak the Portuguese for English. But now I understand I need to learn English. I need to know speak English very well and naturally way. But for me, it's more easy to use translation that I can learn and speak, but that is changed with this method. 1% every single day for a year is better, much better that you use that mechanisms to don't do the correctly thing. We need to understand that small things can move the world. So we need to do that every single day, a little more, a little more, a little more, for do the big thing. You need to do small things every single day to have a habit to do that. So if you, when you have a habit to do that, yes, now you start. And the process to finish these things you want will be very easy. What this will taught me, it is clear that we don't need to do special things or big things to change our life. We just need to do small things constantly to change our lives, our minds. To do something consistently is not easy, is not sex, is not beautiful, it's not pretty, but believe me, it's hard because you need to do today, you need to do tomorrow, you need to do another day and another day and another day. And you can be sad, you can be sick, you can be, you know, just don't have a, but you need to do. Simple like that. You need to do. But it's hard to be consistent for something. But you need is that is the way is very, very hard. But you need. And you're not alone. Because, yeah, we are together. In finish, I make me a question. In this area of my life, especially speak English, I am waiting for motivation or I just need to start and doing what I need to do. But it's very complicated because my mind has a lot of mechanisms to make me believe I don't need to start. But sometimes I know I need to start and it's hard. So I believe our mind gives us a easily way. So we remember, okay, I don't need to learn English because I have translation. I have I have a lot of things and I can use it to be a conversation. It's more easy than I sit my ass in a Poltron and every single day listen someone to speak English to say me speak that, repeat that, say this way, no. It's very complicated, but now I can say that is the way, very cute and very consistent way your brain is programmed to understand that hard thing you think is very hard is not that hard like you think. It's complicated. Think about that and tell me on commentaries what habits you want to be start today. If this video make you think about something and maybe make you, you know, subscribe on this channel. That is very important. I post 3 videos on week and rest today I will post the video about 1% rule and I give you exercise that I make for me too to you apply in this week, in more week, in next week, in week you want. The link to anatomic habit will be in the description and if you don't read this book so now I highly recommend to you and I see you next time and next video.